Now we're going to take what Kevin was just working on and really kind of go deep in that one focus area of finding out how good your awareness is of where is the ball hitting on the racket face. And it might seem like we're really beating this to death, but the reality is if you can't reliably cause the ball to hit consistently at one spot on the racket, you'll never be a good net player. You won't ever have good volleys. You certainly won't have any touch or feel, because if the quality of contact is random, then your results will also be random. And I mean random, like a massive difference between when you hit it cleanly, the ball will go 30 feet, as opposed to when you don't hit it cleanly, the ball might only go a foot or two. So here's a drill that you can do. We call this the Shank challenge. And I'm going to begin by just hitting a couple practice warm-up volleys back to Megan. And my goal is to hit these cleanly, one at a time. And as Kevin pointed out in the previous video, you can start by just giving yourself a little bit of feedback. Like that last one I know is a little bit inside and a little bit low. I can tell by how the racket twisted in my hand. And so now, instead of aiming for the middle, I'm going to purposefully aim for the top edge of my frame, the very top edge. I literally want to try to hit off the top edge of the frame on these next couple volleys. Oh yeah. Okay, good, just grazed it. Awesome, solid chunk. All right, I'm really happy with all this. And so I've purposefully maneuvered my racket face away from where I know quality contact is to purposefully hit it here. I know this might seem crazy, but in my experience watching amateur players play, when they miss-hit shots, it's almost always in the same place. It's not a random shank or miss-hit. They hit the same spot in the frame over and over and over and over again because they don't know how to adjust. So now I'm going to go to the opposite side and aim for the bottom edge for a couple. Yeah, happy with that? I'm just on point. Oh, that's a little too much strings for me. There we go. All right, great. So I got 3 solid ones there. Now I'm going to maneuver the ball up towards the tip of the racket. Try to get a couple good ones there. A little too much strings. There we go. That's a solid miss hit. I'm going to try to get all frame. There we go. One more. Okay, so all those were off center. I only really had one pure miss hit. I'd like to improve that a little bit. Now I'm going to come back to the inside, right down by the throat, and hit a couple there.
Oh.
Mission accomplished.
Nice.
I don't know that I've ever actually done that before. That's awesome. Thank God I said I was aiming there. All right, throat. That was a little too much strings. That was pretty solid shank. One more. All right, solid throat there again. So now I've purposefully moved the ball all around the racket face, and now I'm going to realign and kind of recalibrate and say, okay, now I'm going to try to hit 5 or 6 here that are actually clean, and I'm going to feel for the quality of contact. That was a little bit inside. That felt pretty nice. That was definitely a bit towards the bottom. That felt pretty nice. And so what you're feeling for is stability. Is the racket twisting or turning? And you're also feeling for vibration and how clean of a shot was it. If it feels clean and the racket face stays totally stable, then great, you're doing a fantastic job. If you're feeling vibration and twisting over and over and over again, I promise you it's in the same place. And so this is a drill that is a little weird and a little strange, but can help you very much in opening up your eyes to where is the ball actually going, and then being able to purposefully hit the ball cleanly. Because if you can't do that, then everything else really doesn't matter a whole lot.